What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement. Welcome back to the basement. We got the rubber match tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, splitting 1-1, heading into Game 3. Who's going to take it? The Yankees are going to take it. Of course they are. Why? Because IKF killed it yesterday. That's going to set off a winning streak for the Yankees. We're calling it now because that's what goes on with the New York Yankees. Kind of come out of this slump. IKF with the big home run last night. IKF with the big bunt last night. Manufacturing runs. It was crazy. So what we're going to do tonight is sit back and watch these Yankees take over on live national TV. Boston Red Sox are having a crappy year. The Yankees definitely take over at this point. And we have Jameson Taillon on the mound. And again, welcome to the basement. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. This channel's working its way toward 1,000 subs, and we are more than halfway there. We're more than halfway there to the goal of 1,000 subs. Keep this channel rolling that way. This channel is just for fans, guys. That's all we're here for. We are just fans speaking to fans. A bunch of fun stuff goes on in here. A bunch of chats go on in here. We'll watch the Yankee game. We're talking about football. We're talking about Zach Wilson. We're talking about Deshaun. We're talking Watson. We're talking about everybody. That's what happens here in the basement. It all goes because we're just fans. Nobody's professional here. Anyway, tonight, Jameson Taillon starting the game. Jameson Taillon has to bring it. He has to start showing that he can bring it, man. He's a pitcher who has double-digit wins, and he just doesn't look the part lately. He has not looked the part. Our team, the Yankees, hasn't looked the part either until yesterday. IKF, always an unexpected Yankee to pull us out of a slump. We've had a horrendous August and June, for that matter. We were 14 and 15 in June, and then this start of this month has been atrocious. We're well, now we won yesterday, so we're 8 and 14 now since the All-Star break. 8 and 14. That is awful after the kick-ass start that the Yankees had. That is terrible. But now, like I said, when you have a guy like IKF who can hit his first home run, his very first home run he hit, fine over the green monster, like the guy doesn't hit home runs. When you can get that started and then he drops a bunt down, bunts are like foreign to the Yankees. We don't bunt. That's not what we do. And he dropped that down. We got the winning run. It's just the Yankees, when something like that happens, special things are going to start. It's going to kick off a win streak. How could it not? When the most unexpected guy on the team actually pulls through with stuff. Lockport, what's up, brother? Welcome in, man. Yeah, we're going to beat these guys tonight. Like I was just telling everybody, man, IKF, man, when you have a guy like that coming through, don't forget, Lockport, I called it yesterday. Once he hit that home run over the Green Monster, his first for the year, and then dropped, I said, man, this guy's going to set off a winning streak for the Yankees. We're going to set off a huge winning streak for the Yankees today, man. It's going to set it off. We're going to get out of these slump and keep it rolling. We're going to roll right through the Rays, then the Jays, then the Mets. That's what we got coming up next. The Yankees are going to kill it tonight, brother. They're going to kill it. How you doing today, Lockport? You doing good? This is going to be a fun night. You know, the usual cellar dwellers be popping in here as time goes on. You might get a visit from the Lunacorn. You never know what's going to happen in the basement. But, hey, they got Benintendi leading off, brother. Benintendi's actually leading off a game. Can you believe it? He's actually leading off. I can't believe the Yankees are actually leading him off. What a brilliant idea. DJ's sitting tonight. DJ's got the day off, man, but he's actually freaking leading off. Wow, what a decision, man. That's incredible. Like, he should be leading off all the time. Bat DJ second. We've been saying this. Rizzo now is cleaning up tonight, and they got Donaldson hitting in the third position. So this is going to be an interesting game. The Yankees, I just want to see them dominate today. Forget all these 0-0, 1-0. I want to see like an 8-0 Yankee win today. I want to see a lot of runs. I want to see a lot of action, man. I want to see a lot of action out of this Yankee squad. Get those explosive bats going again. That's what we need. It's been a horrendous second half. It's been horrendous since the All-Star break. But we're on a positive. We're coming in here positive in the basement today. That's what we're doing. Hell yeah, Lockport. But hey, man, like you said, you went to that game yesterday. The tailgating was probably crazy, right? Tailgating had to be crazy. When I did the first half of that Bills preseason yesterday, the stadium was absolutely jammed, man. The Bills Mafia was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Yo! Quick in the house. Quick in the house, man. How you been, brother? Haven't seen you in a little while, man. Hope everything's good with you, man. Quick is in the house, man. Good stuff. Lockport, man. Quick has been around for a while, man. He's been around with me for a little while, man. Good stuff. Definitely during the Rangers season, which we got coming back. The Rangers are going to be incredible, man. That's going to be exciting. And I'm going to be doing those live streams as well. Doing Ranger live streams as well. So this is going to be good, man. We're going to crush the Red Sox today. We're going to pound them out. Enough of this fooling around, man. Let's get back to the first half like we had during the season, man. Like we had during the season. First half, man. Enough of this game plan. And Benintendi leading off is exactly where you need to have this dude. I can't believe he's been batting 5th or 6th. What a joke. Batting 5th or 6th. With a guy with that kind of speed, man. That's not what needs to be going on here. Not what needs to be going on. And DJ, man, when you have him in too, man. And they have Rizzo cleaning up instead of Donaldson. Another. Yo, Quick, man, we got a whole regular group of guys here, man. The regular cellar dwellers, and you're one of them, man. You've always been one of them. Since I've been live streaming, man, we've been talking about this every day. They're 8-14 since the All-Star break, Quick. They've been awful, man. But IKF brought it last night, man. Of all people, he's the one that hits the game-tying home run and then drops a great bunt down, which our team never does bunts. So that should set off a winning streak. That, when the guy least expected to hit a home run, that's the guy. This is going to be the game yesterday we're going to point to. That's what set off the Yankees winning streak. That's what did. Tailgating was awesome, not a peach. Hey, brother, let me tell you something. Taking my kids Saturday against the Broncos Kids Day in one game a year, the Mafia is same. That's awesome. And yeah, man, if you check out, I did another Mafia review on you guys, a table smashing yesterday to get pumped up for that Bills first half. And I'll tell you what, man, you're right. That is not a PG setting, man. There's liquor and beer everywhere. You guys are crazy, man, but it's fun doing it, man. I did that tailgating thing to get all pumped up to do the first half. But going from the whole preseason game right into the Yankee game, I needed at halftime. I needed to take a break before he jumped into the Yankees last night. But as I said, I'm doing a ton of Jet games. I'll do some Bills games this year too, out of appreciation for you guys always checking in here, man. I get a lot of support from the Bills Mafia. Being a Jet fan, isn't that crazy? But I love it. Let's go, Benintendi, man. Finally leading off. Benintendi finally in the right position, leading off. Not batting 6th in the freaking order. Yep. This guy's he's starting to come around. He's starting to hit. He gets like, I know, Quick. I know. Remember during my protest, which threw you off when the Yankees were called, during my protest, yeah. The Mets, brother. The Mets are scary. The Mets are scary, man. They got all the pitching. Look what they did to the Braves, man. Once they put DeGrom and Scherzer in, games are over. Their 5th starter, Carrasco, has like 11 to 12 wins. That's their 5th starter. The Mets have been killing it, man. They have been killing it. People think the Dodgers are easily going to the World Series. They're wrong, man. Getting around that Mets pitching is going to be tough for anybody. All right, so we bigged up Benintendi leading off, and he struck out, but still in all, he's the right place. And they got great manager, Buck Showalter, man. The Mets, it's going to be scary, the Subway Series. But don't forget, back in the 90s, the Yankees had decent pitching, and the Braves had all the pitching. They had Greg Maddux and John Smoltz and Tom Glavine, 3 sure Hall of Famers, man, and we beat them. So it can be done. I know we have a completely different team than that Yankees team was, because they actually played small ball and dropped bunts down and did all that stuff, man. So it can be done. But Scherzer and DeGrom, you're talking about 2 easy first ballot Hall of Famers. DeGrom is the guy that ain't pitching a year, and he's mowing down everybody, man. He hasn't pitched in a year, and he's just unhittable. This dude is unhittable, DeGrom. He's easily the greatest pitcher in the game. Easily. Anybody else new in the room, hit the subscribe, the bell notice, the like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Come on, Aaron. That's a ground out. Oh, he almost beat it, too. I think the Mets are going to go to the World Series in the National League, man. I do. I don't think the Dodgers will beat, even though the Dodgers got a great pitching staff, Mookie Betts, Trey Turner. I mean, gosh, can you imagine just 3 years ago on the Nationals? 3 years ago on the Washington Nationals, they had Soto, Anthony Rendon, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Max Scherzer. They were on the Nationals just 3 years ago when they won the title, and now they're all gone. I mean, you had Trey Turner on that. I did say Trey Turner, but still, what a team. Here we go, Yankees first pitch swing, and Donaldson comes up. He's already out. Inning over. Come on. Listen, Jameson Taillon's coming out. I said it in the beginning here if you guys were in there or not, and Taillon's got to show up and be this pitcher that he's supposed to be. He's so shaky lately. It's really bothering. On a positive note this week, we did have Garrett Cole, Nestor Cortez, and Montes pitched a great – they all pitched great this week. And what I really loved about Frankie Montes yesterday, he had that bad fourth inning. He had the bad fourth inning, but he had picked it up, came out in the fifth inning, and shut it down. So he didn't even let it bother him, man. He did really well yesterday. So that's a positive. We can get those three guys continuing to do what they're doing. I know Cole had a little rough patch there, man, but we got to keep believing that he's going to be all right. He's got to come through and be big money Cole in the playoffs, man. He has to. We need him desperately to go back to the Cole he was on the Astros. Nestor Cortez has been killing it. Cole, Nestor, and then Frankie Montes. Now we need Taillon to step it up. And he's the one that's like every time he comes out, we just don't know what we're getting out of him. Just don't know. Yep. Hey, Rick, man, as always, welcome back, brother. Welcome to the room. And, yeah, Taillon has the ability to be really good. He does. It's like you don't want to hate on the guy because he's not bad. He just seems like he just can't get over that hump to be next level. And that's what we're looking for him to be. Because if you can get him rolling at the fourth starter, next level pitching is what we need from him, man. And he's like, he has the tools to do it. He does. I think the Yankees were right when they got rid of Montgomery and kept Taillon, man. He has it. I just don't know. I don't know what doesn't put him over that hump to where he doesn't have that shaky look and that. You know what happens over the last few games we've been watching with him? Just shaky at times. And we're just not going to get that out of it. We're going to have a positive start, man. And like we said yesterday, IKF. He set this winning streak off. And I know it's only one game. I predicted it yesterday. I'm standing true to it. IKF dropping that bunt, hitting his first run over the wall. That sets off winning streaks. Come on, man. When the guy you least expect, that's what I'm talking about. The Yankees actually manufactured a run yesterday through a bunt. Through a bunt. He manufactured a run. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, no. Oh, come on. First, come on, man. Not right away. Leadoff double. Leadoff double. Come on, Taillon. And he tagged that, too. He hit that hard, man. He tagged that. Not good, man. Tommy Pham just came to the Red Sox, too, man. So, bang. Look at that second pitch. Come on. All right, listen. Just got to keep it safe. We got to keep him here. We got to keep it to where he doesn't give up runs and look shaky right off the bat. Let's see how I can get him down here, man. We need Taillon. And Devers, man. Devers usually kills the Yankees, man. Devers is an outstanding ball player, man. Look at him, 303, 24 homers. Him and Bogarts, man. The Red Sox, it's not the hit, man. It's been their pitching. It's been terrible. But with the schedule we have coming up, we got to win these freaking games. Come on, Tyon. Come on now. Let's go. Get it up. Let's go. We're already starting. Come on, kid. 4 pitches, 2-0. Gave up a gap shot double. All right, there you go. We got too much of a rough series coming up. We got the Rays right away starting tomorrow, then the Jays, then the Mets. This is not good, man. Like we this is a win we need. This is a win we need right now. Look, his first 18 starts only had 3% walk rate. Now he's a 14%. All right. Oh, he grounded out. Good job. Good job. It moved the runner, but all right. Like I said, Devers always gets me, gets me nervous, man. I don't know, Michael. I don't know. Welcome to the back to the room, brother. Appreciate you showing up again, man. And I don't know. We finally get it right with Benintendi leading off. We've been screaming that for how long? They finally get it right there. And you move Donaldson from cleanup to third. So you're breaking up the Judge Rizzo thing. So now the pitcher can say, oh, I'll pitch around Judge. I'll take my chances with Donaldson. Because Rizzo's hitting cleanup. It doesn't make any sense. He finally gets it right with Benintendi, and he does this stupid, weird, bizarre move. Oh, that's going to score a run. Ah, come on. I think he could have gone home with that. I think he could have gone home with that. Come on, man. I think he could have. I'm sorry, man. I think you take a shot going home with that. I mean, he's not going to run to second base anyway. You just take the shot. I think you go home with that. Come on, man. Tyon, right off the bat, we're trying to be positive about you, man. Trying to be positive here about him. This is what we've been talking about with Tyon, man. It's just been a really weird start for past few starts for him. Lead off. We can't afford to drop this game, man. We need to win this game. Come on, man. Let's go. I can never sit still during these guys. Should be used to this by now. You'd be used to this by now. Come on, Tyon. Yeah, so they had I don't know, man. That's my opinion. He should have gone home with that. Just take the chance and go home. Worst case, you're going to let the guy on first. You go with the easy out. I get it, but that's a strike. Boy, if Tyon could pick it up and be the great fourth starter, man, because like I said, been ripping coal, but we had great starts out of our starters this past week. Our bats have been trash. There we go. Inning over. All right. We gave up a run. Okay. Just gave up a run. All right. Aaron Boone's really, I just, Andujar's the DH today. DJ's got the day off. Higgy's in, so Trevino's off today too. But I tell you, Michael, I did. I looked at the lineup and I just was like, oh, wow, Benintendi. And then I got 2 slots down, like Donaldson batting third. Like I just went from excitement to like, why? Just like that. Makes no sense. Anybody else new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 1,000 subs because we're going to get there inevitably anyway, man. Just a bunch of dudes in here hanging out, talking crap about the Yankees and everything else. Everything else that comes up. Everything else, man. So, but yeah, quick going back to what you said, brother. Yeah, the Mets are killing it right now, and they'd be scary to meet up in the World Series. I just want to make the World Series. Imagine that, like halfway through the first half of the season, that was a no-brainer we were going to make the World Series. We're going to get 116 wins. That I could see falling off pace on because that's only been done a couple times, right? So that wasn't totally unrealistic that we didn't keep that pace. But this just been scary lately with the bats, man. We've been watching too many stressful games. And the way the Red Sox have been playing lately, like we should have swept this team. We definitely got to win today. And come on. Andy, what's up, brother? Yeah. Andy, the next one is Clash at the Castle, September 3rd, Saturday night, right here. Watch party, Saturday, September 3rd, right here. Watch party, the Clash at the Castle. And the SummerSlam happened in July, brother. Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar. Yep, that happened already, dude. It was a great one, too. He actually had a track that lifted up part of the ring. It was fun. Yep, so the next. Yeah, SummerSlam pay-per-view. Yeah, Andy, that happened already. The next one's Clash at the Castle, Saturday, September 3rd, man. That's the next one. Anyway, all right, oh, you know what's interesting? K-Rod. You know how they do Alex Rodriguez and Michael K on ESPN2? They have Derek Jeter as a guest live in studio with A-Rod and Michael K at 8 o'clock. I'm recording it, man. That should be interesting to see, man. I want to check that out. I just finished The Captain, by the way. That was I binge watched all 7 episodes, man. It was incredible. If you guys haven't watched it yet, watch it. This Yankee team needs to watch it, man, because it's inspirational, man. It was way better. Not that I thought it was going to be bad. I'm just saying it was way better than I would have imagined, man. It's incredible. It's worth watching. It's probably worth watching twice. Really? McIntyre hurt his back, so he's not going up? How about putting Bobby Lashley in there, Lockport? What about Bobby Lashley, man? Give him another shot against Roman. That would be great. I would love to see Bobby Lashley go and try to get that belt again, man. That would be an awesome match. Let's go, Rizzo. Come on, put us back on the board. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Hey, quick, man. 6-0 Mets. You're right. They won big today again. Yeah, Derek Jeter in there with A-Rod should be fun. I think a lot of people think they hate each other, but according to the documentary, they don't hate each other. They got Paul Simon on there right now. He's looking really old. Wow. I know he's older, man. I'm just saying, when you grow up with certain people and you see them, man, it's like, this guy's looking pretty old. Look at that. First pitch swinging again. First pitch swinging out. Come on, man. These guys aren't even working counts. That's the difference between the Yankee team back then that won and this team now. These guys are first pitch swinging. Nobody's working counts. It's absolute disgrace. DJ is the one that works counts. Here comes Andujar, man. This guy, he always seems to kill it in AAA, and he just needs more chances up here, I guess, man. But he's hitting DH today. Timmy LaCastro's in center field today. They started him today. So no Aaron Hicks, guys. Aaron Hicks is not playing today. He's been the next man up since Joey Gallo left. Aaron Hicks, but he ain't playing today, so we just need Bader to get in here. He's not beating that out either. Oh, did he get him? Here we go again. 2 innings. Nobody gets a hit. First pitch swinging. I'm a broken record with this, man. Oh, yeah, he got him by a foot. It's so funny in real time. It looks so much faster, closer. Wow, Bray Wyatt? No, I hope it better not be Gunther, man. Gunther doesn't have enough following yet to beat Gunther. I don't want to see Gunther do that, man. I just don't. They better not do that. That would be so uninteresting, man. Bray Wyatt, that would be a whole different talk show. That would be cool. Yeah, Roman beat him at WrestleMania also. Yeah, well, he beat him again at SummerSlam. Rick, man, every game we sound like broken records, man. Every game. Here we are again, 6 up, 6 down to start the game against a crappy team. Everybody's first pitch swinging. This is all the same stuff, man. This is all the same stuff. And people are like, hey, man, when you go on live, what do? You have there is no script. What is the script? We watch the Yankees not get hits. It's pretty easy. We're all just fans talking. That's it, man. It's pretty easy because these guys don't hit. This guy's got 14 pitches thrown. That's it. And they're pretty easy. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's the New York freaking Yankees. We're only missing Stanton and Carpenter. I know it's a big deal to miss those two, but we got guys that can normally hit. And everybody's flat as hell. Nobody looks like they have any fire. IKF should have set this team off last night. IKF. 2-run shot, dropping bunts, manufacturing runs. Completely unlike Yankee baseball lately, man. That was unreal. That was old school Yankee baseball right there yesterday. And I mean old school. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, the Bills did win, man. They did. That was I live streamed the first half for my Bills Mafia guys that subscribe to this channel that I really appreciate big time, man, because I'm a Jets fan, and that's just awesome that you guys are here too. Because we know that as fans, we were just regular punching bags, man, by the Patriots and a lot of other teams for that matter. And it's really cool that you guys support the channel, man, because we bond from coming from the depths, man. We bond from the beatings that we took from by our own division and everybody else. And we're usually battling for the AFC least in the basement. It was always the Bills and the Jets, Bills and the Jets. So now the Bills are really good. The Jets, Zach, now they say Zach has got, after his knee procedure is when they'll determine when he's going to come back. I just say he's going to be back by week 3. And not for nothing, that first interception he threw was horrendous. That was not a good sign. Here we go. Now, come on. See, these guys work counts, man. The Red Sox batting order has never been the problem for them this year. It's their fielding. The fielding's been an absolute disgrace. Their pitching's been bad. But this weekend, you wouldn't know it. You would think they were battling for first place. You would think the Red Sox were battling for first place. Every time you watch highlights of this team this season, the Red Sox I'm talking about, guys are missing balls. They can't catch fly balls. They can't field. They can't throw relays. They can't do anything. They miss fly balls in the infield. They can't get hits. Their pitchers are getting bombed, and they play us this weekend. It's like we got to struggle. So we got to struggle. Same thing we played the Royals. It's just one big struggle weekend. Yeah, we won 3 out of 4, but, man, it was not an easy 3 out of 4. No, I didn't see that, man. I'm going to have to check that out. I did not see that. 82-yard punt. Come on, man. Another hit. Who punted it? Was it the Bills or the Eagles? I didn't see it, Lockhart. I didn't see it. I didn't watch many highlights today, man. I was doing a lot of stuff. I didn't see it. Who punted it, man? Was it the Bills Colts game, or was it somebody else? I didn't see it. And was it 82 yards in the air? That's incredible. Whoever did that will be in the league for a very long time, man. Come on now. This is the tie-on that we've been talking about lately. This is what we're getting at in this dude. Hits, walks, shaky pitching. I don't even think I'm being too harsh on him, man. This is what we've been watching out of tie-on lately. This is exactly what we've been watching. I'm getting a little tired of it, man. Getting a little tired of it. Who did the punt? Who did it? Somebody tell me. I need to know. I'm going to look it up. And was it all in the air? Was it 82 yards in the air? Gunner, I knew you'd show up, Gunner. Another cellar dweller showing up, brother. We appreciate it, man. We're all cellar dwellers in the basement, man. You got the crew back, man. Welcome in, brother. Always good to see you in here, man. We're just screaming about tie-on and, usual crap. Same thing you heard yesterday, you're hearing it today. Same garbage, man. Same stuff. He swung there. Let's go. Come on. I'm a little tired of this scene. I want to speak positive. I want to hear 8-0 run. I want to hear the Yankees win 10-2. Remember that when they were winning all the time? We were getting all the hits, the home runs, the solid pitching. The first 56 games, the Yankees had like a 2-point, I'm stretching, but maybe a 2.2 ERA, give or take a little bit. But that's what it was. It was definitely a 2-point something. collectively. The last 56 games, not including this weekend, the last 56 games, they have a 4.3 or collectively. It's just been atrocious, man. Absolute disgusting. And they were like, I think they're only 7-13 in games decided by 1 run since June 19th. Before that, we were 14-4. Tyon it just seems like lately every at bat is a struggle. It's work. It's pulling teeth, man. Every at bat, it's just a struggle. Come on. The last few starts has been awful. They're talking about the 82-yard punt, Gunner. 82-yard punt. Probably not, Andy. Andy, probably not, but I'm sure Lou would love to be at that Mets-Braves game. He went to Miami. I know he went to Miami to see the Marlins and Mets. I don't know why that was an exciting series, but he went to that. It was a touchback, but he flipped the field. Matt, the punt. Oh, what? Okay. 82 total, 62 net yards. Okay, man, I got to check. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. As a matter of fact, you guys already know what I have to do because I'll forget when the game's over. So hold on. Matt Arazia. See, I pay attention to you guys, man. You drop some great stuff in here, and I see there it is. I'm watching that 82-yard punt. See, I even had the other one. Whoever mentioned the Anthony Miller, I did watch it, by the way. That 7 punts he caught. See, I pay attention to my cellar dwellers, man. I pay attention to y'all. I watched that too. The 7 punts, that was incredible. See, I marked this stuff down. I look up when you guys ask me to watch. I'll look at it. I promise you. That 7 punts was amazing, by the way. That was incredible to sit here and watch him catch all that, man. That was incredible. That really was. The 7 punts was like, wow, man. How do you? I couldn't do that. Come on, Tyon. Let's go. Just keep it at 1-0. Come on. Hold the fort. Hold the fort, brother. Wow, did you hear that? With this out right now, Duran, guys, Duran, I didn't even know this. They just said that Duran for the Red Sox is 0 for 25 against the Yankees. 0 for 25. He's never gotten a hit against the Yankees this season. 0 for 25. Wow. And they're playing him today. That would be a move Aaron Boone would do. That would be a move Aaron Boone would do. He would put him in 0 for 25. Oh, get right in there. You can't hit this team? Get in there. That's something Aaron Boone would do. That's absolutely insane. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, like button, man. I'm going to get my signs. I'm going to start doing the signs for that or put them up on the screen, but one thing at a time. Everybody in here is knowledgeable. We all have great chats every day. We're just all a bunch of fans here flipping out over the Yankees and every other sport that we talk about because you're in the basement, using that basement mentality. Everything starts in the basement. We fight our way out. That's what you do, and that's what we do with anything you do in life. Everything starts in the basement, and that's how we get our way out of here. Emerging from the depths, man. Woo, I threw it all in there. Yeah, man, this is what we do here. I love it. But Andy, yeah, Lou's not going to be at the Braves-Mets game. Like we said with the Lunicorn, you never know when he's going to show up. He might pop in here now. He might pop in later. Let me see if I heard from him. No, not yet. But you never know. You guys that are in here every day, you guys already know how it works with him. Henry's in the basement. Welcome in, Henry. Thank you for showing up again. Thank you for showing up again, Henry. Always good to see you, brother. You ain't missing anything. We're broken records in here. We're all talking about the same thing we talked about yesterday and the day before and last week's Yankee games. And we're doing it again today in the basement. Because that's what we do here. That's what we do. We're fans, man. We're entitled Yankee fans. We need to win every damn game. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea, Lockport, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I got to be even more honest with you. I don't really enjoy preseason football games. I'll live stream them here because I just scared to death is exactly what happened. People get hurt in games that don't mean anything. So I don't know if the Jets have that or not. I don't know. I don't know. My father always, when we went to games, he took us to games, and everybody I have is an adult now. I don't have any kids, so they're all adults. So I don't know if they do or not. My biggest fear with the preseason is guys getting hurt. So come on, dude. It's hard to get mad at IKF after everything he did for us yesterday. But Zach Wilson, even, man, the dude dives for extra yards in a preseason game, doesn't get touched, and gets hurt. This is what happens to the Jets. Like I said, I've seen this movie 1,000 times. Yep, Henry, we were talking about that. I saw the lineup, and I'm like, finally, Boone's got it right. Benintendi leading off. And then you go 2 down, it's like Donaldson hitting dirt. And then, so you broke up Judge and Rizzo. You broke up the threat there. So why would Walker go after Judge when you got Donaldson following up, not Rizzo following up? It makes no sense. He gets Benintendi right, and then here we go again. Let's break up Judge and Rizzo. Why would you break those two up? If to put Donaldson in between them is mind-blowing. I just don't get it. Don't get it. His lineup's always right here with us in the freaking basement. That's where it is, man. It's crazy. And look at Michael Walker. This is his first start since June 28th. Well, thankfully, the no-hitting Yankees showed up. This is absolutely disgraceful. Dude hasn't pitched since June 28th. And here he is, man, mowing us down. Mowing us down. Up. Wait a minute. Oh! I was going to say another guy. Remember Higgy hit a big home run against the Mariners, man. I thought we had another guy tonight. That was close. That just went foul. Absolutely insane. We try to be patient, Andy, but we were just, I get hyped up. These are first place problems, man. We're talking about the Jets and wait till you see me do the real season games. Yep, there he goes. Grounds out. Going to the bell. Okay, hey, Daniel, welcome in, Daniel. Yeah, I think there's some other people going to the Bills-Broncos game in here too Saturday. A couple of other buddies. I asked because Bills have one season game designed for kids, cheap tickets. They let the kids run different drills in the Bills fieldhouse facility, kick field goals, throw footballs, catch. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing I did. I don't know if the Jets do that. Like I said, all our kids are adults now, man. So I don't know about that. But one thing I went to, which was absolutely incredible experience. Tony Dungy had an all-pro dad, and my son, when he was younger, we took him to the all-pro dad at Tampa. Buccaneer Stadium. He opened up the field. He paid for it. He had the parking there. Oh, hold on. It's $15 for a family of 4, all taken care of. Like, you just paid the $15. You come in with a family of 4. You go in. We did that years and years ago, man. It was absolutely great. Tony Dungy was walking around the field. He had former players there running drills, doing everything you just said, Lockport. And Tony was walking around. Like, he was like the greatest guy you could meet, man. Tony Dungy was outstanding, man. That was an incredible day. We had an incredible time then. So I paid attention more to that when they were younger. Now that they're all adults, I don't know. So that's the best thing I can say, man. I don't know. I would assume most teams would do that, right? All right, everybody. Daniel is a Red Sox fan. He's going for them. It doesn't matter if the Red Sox win. They're not going anywhere this year. Andy, Red Sox, Yankees, Philadelphia, the Phillies, Mets, the Jets, the Giants, no matter what, even when these teams are bad, they still sell out. They always sell out the game. We would go to Jet games when they were horrendous, and the place still sold out. There's waiting lists for season tickets for these teams, and people are like, why do you, from other cities, why would you guys go if they're bad? Because we go to let them know how bad they are, and we boo them and let them know how they wasted our Sunday and let them know how they wasted our time driving all the way out there. So we boo them and let them know they suck. That's why they still sell out. We're loyal all the way through. We're loyal when they're great, loyal when they're bad. There's a lot of stadiums that even when the teams are, look at the Tampa Bay Rays, when the team has been fighting with a payroll that would pay Giancarlo Stanton's, his paycheck is damn near the whole roster for the Tampa Bay Rays. Cole is probably more than the whole roster. And that team fights, they make the World Series, they're in the playoffs a lot, they compete for the AL East a lot, and they can't get fans. You can't get Rays fans in there. You can't get them. It makes no sense. There's some teams there's just no loyalty at all. Even when they're winning, they're like, oh, I'll just watch it on TV. It's an hour drive or 45-minute drive. Because Tampa, by the way, when we always talk about who doesn't play in their own city, Tampa Bay Rays play in St. Pete. They don't even play in Tampa Bay. So there's another one. Crazy. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Tyon. Hold this fort down. Let's go. Oh, they got Glaber on the mic. I'm recording the Derek Jeter being on with A-Rod and them. He's going to be on there in like 15 minutes. That's I'm recording that because I want to hear that. They got quite a few stars on there. They're doing like what Eli and Peyton Manning were doing during Monday Night Football. So they're doing the same thing, talking through the game. You watch ESPN baseball, you already know. I love David Cohn also announcing these games on ESPN. David Cohn is a very good announcer. He's been wanting to be the pitching coach for the Yankees. He's said it quite a few times. Why would they not make that guy the pitching coach? Great pitcher for the Mets and, great pitcher for the Yankees. Helped us win some World Series, man. I think he'd be a great pitching coach. Maybe we're being biased because we're fans. I don't know. Maybe it'd be a bad one. I just think, in other words, how do you not give David Cohn, if he wanted to be the pitching coach of your team, how do you not give him the chance to do it? The teams aren't winning. People don't support them in Atlanta, Andy. Yeah, I remember when you guys had the remember when you had the Atlanta Thrashers hockey team? Like, nobody went to those games. That's an out. Nice. The thing I do like about Timmy LaCastro, that guy's got wheels, man. He's fast. He's real fast. But he hasn't gotten much of a chance yet to play either, man. But, yeah, they had the Atlanta Thrashers, which went back. They eventually went back to Canada and became the Winnipeg Jets. And I don't mean they went back. They started as the Atlanta Thrashers. They just brought back the Winnipeg Jets. That's the way I should word it. So the Atlanta Thrashers got no stands. I'm a huge hockey fan. I know they got nobody watching them. Come on. Now, come on. I want to see a 3-up, 3-down inning for us for once, man. In Tampa, the Bucks. Oh, I know now with Tom Brady, it's probably different, but Tampa, the Buccaneers and the Rays had a hard time getting support, and the Tampa Bay Lightning, they sell out all the time. The owner of the Lightning, Jeff Vinik, is very involved in the city. He's very involved in people coming to the game and trying to make it a great experience, man. So the Tampa Bay Lightning have drawn, even before they started winning, even after Tortorella left in 2004, after they won the Stanley Cup in 2004, the Tampa Bay Lightning, John Tortorella left. They hired Barry Melrose to coach that team. Barry Melrose. I think he got fired like halfway into the season. Like the veterans just couldn't stand him as a head coach. And then Guy Boucher came in after that. And now we're going off on the Lightning. That just started a whole stretch of stuff that probably half the room doesn't care about. So we'll get back to the Yankees. Anyway, you get me on rolling on stuff, man, especially hockey, whatever, man. Even other teams, I can get rolling. But you guys are used to that by now. You're used to that because we're in the basement, man, with the basement mentality. That's what we do, man. Just keep on the positivity, even though everything sounds negative. That's what we do. Now let's go, man. Let's get a double play. Let's get out of this. Let's get some damn runs. Come on. That's fouled off. Devers bothers me. He's like, this guy is such a great player, man. He's just, every time he comes up, I always think he's going to do some damage to us, man. He just, because he usually does. That was great to hold Efros. We got to give a lot of credit to Efros last night, coming in the ninth inning, holding down the fort, getting out Devers, and then getting out Bogarts when they only had one out and men on. That was outstanding pitching. He looks like he's been a great relief pitcher for us. Great pickup. Scott Efros has come through when they've put him in other situations with runners on base. He's come through. When he came in last night, he allowed runners to get on base, and he took care of business anyway. They had the guy on third, Devers and Bogarts. We made sure he didn't get home. I'm really liking that pickup from the Cubs. I think he's a rookie. I think he was a rookie. If he's not, it's his second year. But he's looking to be a great guy in the bullpen rotation there. That's a hit. Is he going to third? He is. Here we go. First and third. Is he going home? This is the tie on we were just talking about. This is the tie on right here. Now Bogarts comes up. I swear, the Red Sox, you would think they're playing for first place right now. You really would. Oh, 100% Lockport. LeCastro should be in every day anyway. He's got wheels. The guy isn't much of a better, maybe a bit of a better hitter. He doesn't get a lot of chances. All the Hicks talk is over when Bader comes back anyway. When Harrison Bader comes in with his gold glove, the guy we got from the Cardinals in the Montgomery trade, all the Hicks, LeCastro, whatever, all that talk's over because that dude's going to be out there. You got Benintendi out there, Judge. And if Stanton comes back, Stanton with his Achilles probably go back to being DH. I mean, they can always rotate him in the outfield, but he may just go back to being DH. So we'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, you got the outfield is taken care of, man, once Bader comes back. And you were everywhere in the basement, brother, everywhere. I know it, brother, but when you're in the basement, these conversations go everywhere because that's what happens when you're out with fans. Everybody talks about everything. We talk about everything. That's what fans do. Did he get it? Oh, I just missed it. So we got first and third. We got to get out of this, man. We're not getting hits. That's what's more bothering than anything else, man. The pitching's been pretty good up to this game. I like IKF, but Donaldson was a horrible trade. Yep, IKF, dude, after last night, that should have sparked this Yankee team. When you have a hitter like IKF, who's a solid hitter, gets some RBIs, average is decent, when he knocks a home run over the wall and then drops a bunt and manufactures a run on a team that doesn't manufacture runs, that should spark everybody. It should be inspirational, man. Like, yo, we got to do this, man, because everybody else just isn't getting it done. I told you guys. Double play, baby. Double play. Yes. We needed that. We needed that. Good stuff. Again, man, what I was saying, we said this yesterday. Only DJ and Judge are hitting over 300 since the All-Star break, right? Only DJ and Judge. The rest of the team is hitting 222. That was before the start of the game yesterday. So it's a little different now. I'm just saying before the start of yesterday's game. The rest of the team is collectively hitting 222, and Judge and DJ, the only ones hitting over 300. That's a problem. That's a problem. And that's a problem that's got to get rectified. We're going to be okay because the team's coming back. We got a lot of guys coming back. So if the team was going to slump, now is the time that, there's never a time, but this is the best time. That's the best way to put it, right? This is the best time for somebody to slump is right now. Still got plenty of time. Thankfully, the rest of the division has been slumping. So we're still in good position, but I'm tired of saying that every day for the last 2 weeks. Well, we're still in good position. Well, we still got a big lead. Well, we still got a big lead. Because it's like we're relying on other teams to lose while we're losing, and that's not cool to do. It's not cool to do. You know? That's right, Henry. Got to let Andy know we talk about everything in here, brother. Tiny Tim has come up. Tiny Tim has come up in the basement. He's come up in the basement, man. Mr. T has come up as a topic in the basement. We talk about everything here because isn't that what you do? When you're out at your friend's house, you're watching games, or you're at a bar watching game, fans sit there, watch the game on the TV, and they talk about everything. Every sport comes up. People act like they've known each other for years. You just met for 5 minutes. Yankee fan, Jet fan, Brave fan, whatever you want to be. And all of a sudden, Yankees talk leads in the Giants or the Jets, or the you can turn around and be like, is Darnold or Baker going to start for the Panthers? Because that's what sports fans do. That's the beauty of sports. It brings people together. Where if your team sucks like the Jets have for a long time, the Bills have sucked for a long time until recently, that bonds people together, bonds fans together. You have something to talk about. This is what takes away from everybody's every day. Even if you have a great day, bad day, whatever, it takes away from it. This brings people together in ways that's just so much fun to talk about. That's why I love coming here. You guys make this channel happen. You guys do. I just show up. I just show up. And it's a blast, man. That's why we talk about everything in here. That's what fans do. And that's what we do here in the basement. And that's why we're all here. And that's what I got on there. Come on now, Bennett. They should be asking Aaron Boone on the TV. You have Ben Attendee batting first. Yay, finally. Why do you have Donaldson batting third? Why do you separate Judge from freaking Rizzo? They should ask these questions to Boone, who looks bored most of every game that he manages, by the way. I told you guys every time I'm going to try these suspicions that people have, turning hats backwards and upside down or sideways, and these things apparently break slumps, right? Or they do this or this, right? Or should wear it like this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because this never works to me. Like, it never works. I just never understood it. But I respect people's suspicions and fan suspicions and players. I just feel either you're going to get a hit or you're not. But I'm going to try it right now. I want to see if this is going to bring hits. That's right, Henry. It's cellar dwellers, brother. Cellar dwellers, man. We are cellar dwellers, man. With the Johnny basement. We all got the basement mentality, brother. And that's what we're doing here. That's right, Henry. You're on. To anybody new, subscribe, bell notice, like button, man. Keep the basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Andy, everybody that's born and raised in New York knows to watch out for the subways, man. That's common knowledge. Yeah, you just got to watch your step. Come on, Aaron. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're so spoiled by his home runs, but that's what we need to do. That's what we need. I want to see him get that 61 and pass it. Come on, Judge. I think he's on pace for 66 right now. But really right now, I just like to see the home run to help us out. That would be really nice over everything else. But yeah, it's got to be pretty freaking awesome to he's having the killer year he's having, man. They got to pay this dude. Woo! Whoa! How was that not a strike? How is that not a strike? I mean, it's technically a ball, but man, it was like this. Look at the guy with the Aaron Judge jersey sitting in Boston. You know what I mean? You know they're harping on him. Come on, Judge. Damn it. Michael Walker, we're in the fourth inning, and this dude's got 5 strikeouts already. 5. Come on. We're watching a little too much of these games. Little too much. We're watching a little too much of these games. This is just becoming commonplace here every freaking game. Here's Donaldson. Up, first pitch swinging. There we go, brother. Just keep the crap rolling, man. First pitch swinging. Come on, man. It's just getting ridiculous. It's getting redundant, man. Really is. Judge has been really good this year, by the way, because, you know, he used to strike out on the slide or low and away. He's been really good at holding up on those, man. He really has been good on that. A lot of pitchers keep trying to hit him low and away. But then again, he just struck out now, low and inside, whatever. Come on, Donaldson, let's go, man. 2 strikes. Are we really watching this again? Why can't Boston? I mean, they really step up when they play the Yankees, man. They really do, because they've looked like trash the entire year. Absolute trash. And there's Donaldson flying out. There we go. They're not even making them work out there, man. Not even making them work. So far, so good, man. 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. This is getting to be a joke. Donaldson is a bum. Rick, he really is a bum. And I tried calling him a bum, and he didn't get a hit anyway because he's been doing that lately. But why is he batting third? That dude should be batting like around 6th or 7th, to be honest with you, man. Donaldson should be lower in the order. It's like Aaron Boone is expecting him to be the guy that hit 26 home runs last year. He's not doing that this year. And his average is what, 225, 226, give or take? So he should be way down in the order. 6th. He should not be hitting ahead of Glaber on top of that. Glaber should be hitting in front of him. At the very least, Glaber should be hitting in front of him. And he damn sure shouldn't be hitting in front of Anthony Rizzo either. I'm so over the Donaldson thing, and to think that they owe him $25 million next year as well. Apparently, they tried to move him at the trade deadline. Nobody wanted. Who wants that contract? $25 million for a guy that's not hitting. He's 36 years old, right? He's 35 or 36. So who wants him? Who wants him? They should punish him and send him like the Diamondbacks or the Reds. Send him there for his next year. He's been decent defensively, but we don't even need him defensively. He's been decent, been pretty good defensively, but we don't even need him there. You got DJ, he can handle third base the rest of the year. You don't even need him. I don't get it. I'd rather see them work with Andujar and just get rid of Donaldson. I'd rather see them work with Andujar, man. At least the guy's a lot younger. You see if his kid's got the real potential or not, and just get rid of Donaldson. Just get rid of him. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It's getting a little weird that this guy's still batting high in the order. It's just getting strange, you know? But that's Aaron Boone baseball. Boone baseball. AB baseball. That's how he does it. I don't care what his record looks like. I don't care. They show his regular season record all the time, like we're supposed to be impressed by that. Almost any manager in the league could take over the Yankee team and probably get 95 to 100 wins a year. Probably could. It's what you do in playoffs. It's what we do in the playoffs. And what have we done in the playoffs? Nothing. Nothing. He's on pace for 6. He's a home run every 2.5 team games. Well, we need that. Did he hit one home? He didn't hit a home run yesterday, so today would be 2.5 games. So apparently Judge is going to hit a home run today. I'm turning this back around. It didn't work again. You guys see me. I tried the hat backward thing. I really do. It doesn't work. If this gets to the later innings, I'm going to try it on the side. I really want to buy into these superstitions, man. But the fans do it. A lot of them do it. It's really crazy, but a lot of them do it. I don't get it. Home run leaders. Yep. Oh, Kyle Schwarber's got 30. How about Philadelphia? I know they got killed today, but they've been playing well too. And Houston, Brantley's out for the year. Apparently he's out for the entire year. That's a huge loss for the Astros. That's a hell of a blow for them, man. So they got some problems over there too. The team still scares me, man, when we go to the playoffs. And the Mariners, I still think they're Seattle. I still think it's a team, if we face them, we could beat them. But They're a team that's given us problems the last couple weeks. These are solid hits. I know they're outs right now, but they're solid hits. The crack of a bat. Just, that's all I hear. I mean, they're solid hits, man. And it's like, when is the dam going to open, man? When is the water just going to start pouring through into runs? Because these guys are hitting it dead on. They're just outs. Eventually, they turn to home runs, gap shots. You guys know the story. You guys are all very educated in baseball. I can tell it by your chat, so you guys already know where I'm going with this. You guys already know. It's going to turn into a home run, hits all over the place, disaster, because these are solid outs. Solid. Just solid. Yeah, they're talking about Aaron Judge. He's the runaway MVP. There's nobody even close to him. He is the runaway MVP. I mean, it's not even a discussion. This is the most easiest, obvious choice. Nice, IKF, you got that. Boom. 2 outs. All right. 2 outs. Tyon, since that first inning, he's settled in. He's now settled in. And 1-0 should be more than manageable for us to come back and get a damn run. You know? I can't believe it. Come September, they're right. Come September, they should be talking about how close he is to 61, 62. I just can't. They have to sign him, and it's a no-brainer. They have to sign him. I'm telling you, if they don't, he's going to be wearing a Mets uniform. He really is, and that's going to be frightening. That's going to be frightening. Can you picture Aaron Judge in a Mets uniform, in a Mets? They photoshopped one with him in it, and it just looks extremely odd. It looks so weird. We just can't. We can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. They should have paid him in the beginning of the season. Now they're going to have to pay him a hell of a lot more. Oh, thank goodness that went foul. That would have been an easy double. Yeah, thank goodness they is that foul? Yeah, now they're really gonna have to pay him. They're really gonna have to pay this dude, man. They should have paid him. Now they're gonna have to really pay him. Here we go, the injuries again. Stanton, Carpenter, Beta, Severino, King. Boy, Matt Carpenter, what a blow, man. What a blow to the team. They say he's on the 10-day IL now. So is he really going to come back by the – he'll probably be back by the playoffs. So we're going into the 5th inning, guys, and we still don't have a hit. We still don't have a hit. Oh, Henry, man. Yeah, he needs to be out of here. Why don't we just slow Donaldson down and just freaking play Andujar, man? The kid is younger. He's shown signs of being really good. He just doesn't consistently get enough chances with this team. That's what it is. I think they see him have a couple of bad games and then they get rid of him, send him back down, or he sits on the bench for a couple of games. Let's see Andujar like he did a few years ago. Give him some real, honest, consistent games to play. I'd rather see that than mess around with Donaldson anymore, man. Because Andujar can play third base. He can play the outfield. He can play a couple positions. Why not just do that at this point? Why not do that? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And you have DJ anyway. DJ can play third base too. So DJ can play freaking everywhere. Like I said earlier, I've said 100 times, I can't believe they were considering not re-signing him. Yeah, Henry. I mean, that's what the freaking deal is, man. Come on, it's a no-brainer. People can say what they want about Andujar. That's apparently the future of the team, or he plays well enough that you can trade him and get somebody for him. Donaldson, nobody wants him. 25. Can you imagine that? 25 mil this year and 25 mil next season too for Donaldson. 25 mil, 50 million for 2 seasons. Wow. I honestly didn't know that's how much he had till like a week ago. I'm like, wait a minute, am I reading that right? Is that really Donaldson and they're committed to next season too at that price? Wow. I almost said it on one live stream here and I didn't because I wanted to make sure that what I was saying was true because it's so unbelievable. It's just non-believable, but it's that you pay a guy at 36 that much money. The fact that he even hit 26 home runs yet last year, you couldn't possibly think he's going to come into this season and do the same. And yet they still have him hitting all the way high up in the order. Very, very odd. Very odd. Yep. Cashman's around a little too long too, man. A little long in the tooth, man. They might need new direction, new outlook, new perspective. That's the word I'm looking for. Perspective. They need a new perspective from a different GM. How about that? Cashman, it's kind of like, I'm sorry, it's gotten to the point. It's what have you done for me lately? Really, what have you done for me lately? That's what we're talking about. What have you done for me lately? No World Series since the boss passed away. We haven't even made a World Series. So can we make our own little curse? Like no Steinbrenner, no World Series appearances. The curse of George. Who knows, man? We can think of all types of reasons, man. But I thought that was kind of interesting that we hadn't made a World Series since he had passed away. The boss, because he wouldn't have tolerated this, Look at that. The shift is gone. Here we go. No hit. This guy is a no hitter through 4.1 innings, man. No hitter. Look at all this stuff with Jeter. All-time Yankee ranks. Number 1 in games. Number 1 in hits. Number 1 in doubles. 2nd in runs. Number 1 in stolen bases. 3rd in total bases for all-time Yankee. Bro, the guy was out of this world. He is definitely missed. If you guys haven't watched The Captain, you guys better start binge watching this after this game is over. I watched all 7 of them, and I could rewatch them again. It was that interesting, man. It's that interesting. It's incredible. You guys need to see it. You need to see it, man. Because he talked about George Steinbrenner. He talked about stuff that goes on. And when he ran the Marlins, and when he got rid of Christian Yelich and Stanton, and people like, what are you doing? You're trying to rebuild the team. These guys aren't winning. And it was interesting because Jeter said a fan asked him, well, that'd be like George getting rid of you and Posada and Bernie and Mo. He's like, George wouldn't have done that. Jeter was like, if we weren't winning, he would have gotten rid of all of us. And he's right. The boss didn't play around. If you weren't winning, you were gone. You were gone. So that was kind of cool to hear him say that. That's what the boss did. And it's true. You weren't producing, you were gone. Come on, here we go. No-hitter still going. Are we even going to be talking about a no-hitter this game? Are we really? I know it's just the 5th inning, but are we really going to do that? Actually, brother, it's a perfect game. It's a perfect game. I'm just trying to stay positive with the no-hitter, man. I don't even want to think about perfect game. And welcome in, Pete. Please subscribe, bell notice, and like button. It's okay. Polar Bear Pizza. You're a Pete Alonso fan. That guy's killing it this year too. We were talking about some of this stuff, man. So come on, join in the chat, brother. We talk about everything in here, man. But right now, it is a perfect game, yes. But I just still like to call it a no-hitter for now. But yes, you're right. It is a perfect game, and it better not happen that way. Michael Wacha. Unbelievable. Someone's got to get one. Someone's got to get one. This has been disgusting baseball by the Yankees. And I don't mean just today. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Boy, the beginning of the year, it was fun. I know I just started live streaming recently, man, but it was fun at the beginning of the year. Like 5-0, 6-0, 10-0, 2-1. I mean, all the win streaks and stuff. Now let's see what this team is made of. Does this team have any heart or resiliency to come out of this? The Red Sox are trash this year, and we're having a hard time. There it is. Yes. 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 There it is. There it is. We needed that, man. Andujar. Damn sure didn't want a perfect game. And I know it's still halfway through the game, but we don't even want to entertain that conversation. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you. Thank you. Finally a hit. Yep, finally. Eric, welcome in, brother Eric. Thank you, man. Thank you for welcoming the chat. Welcome to the basement, man. The basement is where it's at. We're just a bunch of fans in here talking trash, bunch of fans talking Yankees, talking whatever you want, man. That's what we do here. Subscribe, bell notice, like button, man. We're moving to 1,000 subs. It's inevitable we're going to get there. Do I think the Yankees will lose today or against the Mets? Because we've been talking about a whole bunch of topics, Eric, a whole bunch of different things. I get distracted by the game. I'll forget what I was just talking about. So, yeah, Eric, man, do I think the Yankees will lose today? Or we were talking about if they face the Mets in the World Series? Or are you talking about something else entirely? Let me know, brother. IKF has been the man. IKF. 2-run homer. Every time he comes up, I want to get pumped up because I want the team to, like, feel the vibes, man, of our inspiration. He hit that 2-run homer last night. He hit a freaking bunt. Hit a bunt. He bunted and manufactured a run. The Yankees don't even know what a manufactured run is. We don't do that. I bet you Aaron Boone was like, what did IKF just do? What is that? He laid the bat down and hit a ball on the ground and scored a run. That's how unheard of that is on the Yankee team. Manufacturing runs? What? It should inspire this freaking team to do more, man. Now, come on. Eric, no, I don't think the Yankees will lose. I think they'll pull this thing out, man. It's only 1-0. Taillon has finally settled in. Taillon has settled in. I think the Yankees will pull this out like they did yesterday. And they never should have blown the game Friday, but Clay Holmes has been awful lately. His closing has been terrible. Finally, our starters, our big three guys, Cole, Nestor, and Montes, have all pitched well this week. They have all pitched well, and we have gotten no runs for them. But no, the Yankees will pull this out today. It's Boston. Boston this year, they'll find a way to lose. They'll definitely find a way to lose. So I think the Yankees will pull it. They have to pull this out, brother. We got the Rays, then the Jays, then the Mets. After that, they need this win right now. We need to start steamrolling teams again, man. Look at his stat. Last 4 games, the Yankees are 0-13 with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. 0-13 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. That is a disgrace. That is a disgrace. It's the New York freaking Yankees, man. We can't produce a damn run with a guy on second and runners in scoring position. Come on, man. 0-13? That's shameful. That is shameful. Unbelievable, man. I mean, 2 on, 2 out, and we got Higgy up. Come on, that wasn't it. Oh, it was a little outside. Come on. Come on. We need this run. Come on, Higgy. Come on. Look at the Yankee fan. He's bowing to the crowd. He's doing all the talk in Boston. That's what it's about. Just have fun. These guys are getting fights over this stuff. We'll get into that in a minute. Oh, what a play by Devers. What a play. Wow. I got to give it to him, man. What a play by Devers. That was incredible, man. That was an amazing – that dude is money. I said it before. There's a lot of Red Sox fans that have barely forgiven the club for trading away bets, rookie bets for practically nothing. And there was talk of them moving Devers. They would have lost a ton of fans had they lost. I would take Devers on our team in 2 seconds, man. That guy's a baller. He can play. But yeah, what I was saying was, there's a Yankee fan in the stands in Boston right now, and he's just having fun. He's waving to the crowd. He's bowing, because people are heckling him and stuff. It's just sports rivalry. That's just fun. That's just fun to do. What I don't get is the fights. These teams ain't bailing us out of prison. They're not getting you a lawyer. They're not, don't care. They're not going to say, wow, look at that fan. He knocked that Red Sox fan out, man. That's our guy, man. Let's find out who this is. Let's introduce him to the team. Let's make him our ball boy. You think they care about that? No. Why would you waste your time doing that? It's going to cost you money. It's going to put you in jail for a minute. God forbid you kill somebody because you hit them and they smack their head on the ground. I don't understand when fans get in fights over what. These teams do not care that you are raising your fists. Like the Ranger fan. Did you guys see the Ranger fan that laid out that Lightning fan at Madison Square Garden when they were leaving there? I don't even know if the Lightning fan was saying something to the Ranger fan. I don't know, but the guy just turned around and sucker punched him right in the jaw. If you haven't seen it, it's all over YouTube still. It was disgusting. He laid the guy out. He could have killed him. Can you imagine if he was in prison for the rest of his life because he laid him out because maybe the guy was saying the Lightning beat the Rangers? Like, that's your big reason for serving prison for 25 years because the guy accidentally died. Can you imagine that over a freaking team? I get annoyed. You guys see me here. I get hyper over my teams, man. You ain't seen what the Jets start, but I get hyper. I ain't fighting anybody. I ain't fighting anybody for the Jets. The Jets don't even fight for me, the fan. They don't even fight for us. They don't fight on the field for us, man. They lose all the time. I'm going to fight for them? No way. No way, man. Fandom is fun. That's what it's supposed to be about. So you just have some fun with everybody. Don't take this stuff personally. There's some people that really take this crap personally. It's insane. Yeah, Polar Bear, man, definitely, brother. Devers is insane, man. There's no joke, man. That dude, I would take him on the Yankees in 2 freaking seconds, man. What a top third baseman in the game. The guy can hit. So, yeah, man, that was an amazing play. You got to give credit on that. And enough on praising the Red Sox. But I hear you, brother. He does. He gets everything. Henry, though, Devers does that against everybody, but he does seem to kill the Yankees quite a bit, man. Just to have the reflexes at the hot corner like that is out of this world to play like that. And enough on that for now. We got to go back to our team. Come on, Yankees. Every time I'm on here, I need that water because my voice starts going because we get hyper because we're in the basement. And that's what we do here. We're fans, brother. We are fans. And we're going to be streaming all week. I'm going to be here all week. You guys know it already. It's where it's at. Hey, you know what's interesting, too? You know what's interesting? Once in a while, the Yankees slip in a 1 o'clock game on me, and I didn't know. And I think I missed one a couple weeks ago because they slipped the game. It was like some weird afternoon game that I didn't expect in the middle of the week, like a Wednesday or something. I'm like, what? And I dropped it. Like, let's check the times this week. So I know what I'm talking about. I always assume that every game starts at 7. Those 10 o'clock games are murder. Oh, I'm not looking forward when the Yankees go on the West Coast again. Those are murder for me, man. That goes way, way past my bedtime. A total train wreck. But I love you all guys that stayed in here with me during those games. But I think the Yankees are pretty much 7 o'clock all week. I'm trying to see. I don't know. My phone's moving slow. Henry, I remember my players. Right. That's exactly right. Teams. Now, I knew what you meant. I saw it once I finished reading, Henry. I knew what you meant. Right. They ain't paying your bills. They're not getting your lawyer. They're not bailing you out of jail. And they could care less that you laid out somebody else from a rivalry team. Who cares, man? But some fans, they get crazy. Think about it. You walking into Fenway Park and you're wearing a Yankee jersey. You got to expect you're going to hear stuff. Just like if a Red Sox fan wore the jersey in the Yankee Stadium, you're going to hear stuff, but it should be in fun. It should be in fun, man. So these people, they're ready to go in there swinging, throwing beers. I mean, come on, man. There's families there. It's stupid, man. It's just fun. That's it. But if you're going to wear the jersey to another park in a rivalry situation, you got to expect to hear some stuff, man. Come on. Get real. Tyon has settled in, man. He's settled in. So I'm liking what I'm seeing tonight from him. Of course, another well-pitched game from one of our starters, and we're not producing any runs. I'm a freaking broken record in here, man. We're just talking about this. It's the same conversation for 2 freaking weeks. Great pitching, no run. Well, the pitching hasn't been great for 2 weeks. You guys know what we're talking about. We're in the basement, man. We're in the basement. That's what happens. But we've gotten great pitching this week. Can't get any damn runs for these guys, man. Come on now. Cole finally came in, pitched great after 2 horrendous starts before that. Nesta's been money anyway. Montes pitched great. Now Tyon has settled in after a shaky first inning. And it's been horrendous. Horrendous hitting. Sorry, guys. Gave up 1 run. Sorry. Nobody can score? Are we a first-place team? A little tired of it, man. I love being in here. I love watching the Yankees. I love being you guys being in here with me, man. But this is the same conversation every day. Same conversation every freaking day. Come on. Tyon's only got 62 pitches, man. I didn't like the way he studied. This guy has definitely settled down. And if we can get this out of him all the time, come on now. We're going to be home the rest of the week. Home the rest of the week, man. We need to rule these. We got to take 2 out of 3 in each of these series versus the Rays, versus the Jays. And we got to take both from the Mets, considering they took both from us. So, but if they have DeGrom and Scherzer pitching, who knows, man? Who knows? Those guys are ridiculous. There you go, Tyon. Beautiful, beautiful. Scherzer and DeGrom are like, that's the best 1-2 punch in the entire MLB. DeGrom, Scherzer, DeGrom, whatever. That's the biggest 1-2 punch in the league. And these guys, DeGrom has missed an entire year and hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, he retired the first 17 batters he faced on the Braves, and then I think he had 10 strikeouts yesterday. The guy has been out of his mind, ridiculous. It's like he didn't miss any time. It's unbelievable. He didn't miss any time. Yeah, it does. The problem with this Yankee team reminds me a lot of the Yankees from the 80s. I say this every day too, but they do. They have a big hitting lineup, older guys, and the pitching is okay. It's true. They just didn't make the playoffs a lot because there was only, the Ricky Bobby thing, right? If you ain't first, you're last. It's either you won the pennant or you didn't make the playoffs. Didn't matter if you finished in second place or last place. Both teams went home. And that's it. So we're going into the top of the 6th inning now, and the Yankees desperately need some freaking runs. I mean, I want to see runs. 4-5 run lead. That's what I want to see. So we go in the 9th. We're not all sitting here nervous. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. There's not a break one day this week, by the way. There's not a break, not one day this week. We go right through, I think, to next Wednesday. I think the Yankees schedule goes Rays, Jays. Jays must be a 4-game series then, right? So it'd be go Rays Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Jays immediately Thursday. So yeah, that would be 4 games, right? Then we got the Mets. Yeah, then we got the Mets Monday and Tuesday, and then they're off Wednesday. That is a stretch. And that's a stretch where we got to come out with a winning record. We take 2 out of 3 from each, right? That'd be 4-2. Then we take 2. We got to come out of this stretch at least 6-3. We got to come out of this stretch 6-3. Please, man, Rick. Guys, Rick has the chat quote of the century. He has it since I've started live streaming a little over a month ago with the Lunicorn, which we never know when he's showing up. But it's always fun when he does. The 1-800 runs now is the greatest freaking, it's the greatest one. It's the greatest quote. 1-800 runs now. IKF called that number yesterday, brother, and they came through for him big time. It should be a commercial. See how fast LeCastro is? He was playing, Devers was playing in. He's still almost got, he was like, I know it wasn't close, but it was like, damn, he almost made it. But he didn't get a hit, and that's really what is disgusting, man. Look at this. That dude is fast, man. And I like guys that leg it out every time, man, because there's a lot of stars. They just don't, I ground it out, forget it. They never think about the overthrow, the bobble, maybe just in general, the first baseman closes his glove too soon. It tips off the I mean, to not even try. LeCastro just did. I'm just talking about the stars, and including on our team, that just don't run them out. They just don't run them out. And yes, 99.9% of the time, a ground out's probably going to be an out, but it's that one time, especially when you're down by a run and not getting any damn hits, you should be legging these things out. You really should. Boy, Waka is just like throwing ridiculous right now, man. He's just throwing ridiculous. Benintendi, man, is a do something, kid. Oh, did that drop in? It dropped in. Dropped in. Beautiful. Now we got Judge coming up. Home run. 2-run shot. He says he hits a home run. Well, the stats show he hits a home run every 2.5 games. Every 2.5 games. Well, guess what? He hit one Friday. He didn't hit one yesterday. It's the 6th inning. So by my calculations, it's 2.5 games. Time for the home run. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Aaron. Let's do this. Every time he swings like that ball, every time he swings, it's like, come on, man, let's go. Yeah, he was just all over the place before, man. Waka is staying low on him. That's Judge's weak point. He is staying low on him. Waka's staying low, but you just need one to break raw and fall over the plate, right in the middle. 2 strikes. Come on, Aaron. Come on. Come on. See, he came way inside on that. Judge swung. Now I'm wondering if he's going to try that low and away slider, which that's Judge. That's his Achilles heel right there, man. That's his Achilles right there. The low and away. Oh, he didn't swing. He didn't swing. I told. Well, it wasn't low and away, but he went. He went away, but he didn't swing. Come on, I just want to see that home. I want to see it. Come on. I'm doing all the, I'm getting all like pumped up right now. Come on, I feel it coming. Let's go. Come on. Oh, he struck him out again. Come on, man. He struck him out again. David Cohn said Judge was probably guessing changeup, man, because he was a little late on that. I mean, Walker pitched him inside, outside, came and got him high, up and in. It's only 1 run, though, Eric. It's only 1 run. I hear you. It looks like the Yankees have no heart. I mean, we've been singing this song. I know you're new in the chat, but a lot of us here are here every day, and we've been singing this song for a little while, man. The team looks like they have no heart. But what has been working is when my man Ricken here and we called Donaldson a huge bum. He's going to strike out. He's going to do nothing. And that usually turns into a home run. So we're using reverse psychology at this point. And I'm going to start doing the superstitions that people have. I'm going to try my hat some other way because I see people do this, and I've never understood because it doesn't – you're getting ahead of you or not. But I'm going to try everything tonight because we're in the basement. That's what we do. Come on, Donaldson. Let's go, man. You're a bum. You're losing. You're going to strike out. Come on, Rick. Got to sing it, man. We gotta put it down on Donaldson, man. Horrible signing, never comes through. Guy ain't getting any hits. That's what we got to do right now, man. Donaldson's a bum. He's a bum. Batting third. He has no business batting third. It's an absolute bum. Why is he batting there? Goodness gracious, man. I mean, batting cleanup, then batting third. Now, the guy's a bum. 226 average, man. Come on, man. This guy's a clown. $25 million a year. Let's see if he can earn it. Did he go? Come on, man. What are they doing out there? What are they doing? What is he swinging at? I don't understand what we're watching. Well, Rick, turns out he really is a bum. Michael Walker is out there like, this guy is just mowing right now, man. It is this heartless team. Aaron Boone is of no inspiration. And like Quick, who was in here earlier, mentioned, man, this is why, man. Buck Showalter, we've been singing that song too. Our manager shows no inspiration to this team. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Walker. He only is 74 pitches. This is a joke, right? This is a sick joke we're watching. I still think the Yankees are going to pull one out. Who would, like Eric, they look like they're going to lose. You mentioned it before. You're right. They look like it, but they looked like it last night. And out of nowhere, IKF, of all people, hit a 2-run homer to tie the game. That's what I say. It's just a 1-run game, man. It's just one swing. One swing to tie it up and one swing to take the lead. So you can't give, I mean, it doesn't look good because no one's hitting. No one has any heart. No one has any fire. It doesn't look good. But it's doable. Come on. It's doable. It's doable at the very least. The problem is I don't know if we're going to get a I don't know if we're going to get a bullpen in and who's going to come in anyway. Tyon, they need to leave him in. I always get nervous about that. We have a pitcher rolling. They use the analytics and the whole thing, and they don't use the eye test. Tyon's pitching an outstanding game, and yet again, we're not coming through. Anybody new in the room, please subscribe, hit the bell notice, hit that like button. Keep this channel rolling to 1,000 subs. Just emerging from the depths. That's what the basement mentality is always about, man. You start in the basement and you work your way out. I'm trying to zoom that in on my New York Jets who've been in the basement for too damn long, and we got to use that basement mentality, man. Always believing in emerging from the depths. It's what we do. It's what we do here in the basement. And we talk about a whole lot of other things in here too, man, because football season's back. Wait till the New York Rangers come back. Wait till my Rangers come back. I'm getting excited about everything coming up and the playoffs. You think we're all stressing now over the Yankees? Wait till the playoffs start. If we play Houston, play Seattle, listen, we're going to all be stressing in the basement here when the playoffs start, man. But we'll have a full squad back. We should have a full squad back. We should. Stanton, they said, he's resumed baseball operations or baseball duties. I don't know what that means. I guess he's back taking swings, testing out his Achilles, whatever he's doing. He's going to be back soon. And I guess they don't really have to rush him right now. But how long can you keep playing this poorly and not expect the Blue Jays or the Rays or anybody to start picking it up? This series against the Rays, I mean, we got to take 2 out of 3. Got to, man. This is getting a little ridiculous. It's getting a little scary. Got to. Tommy Phamon's been a good pickup for the freaking Red Sox, man. This guy, they showed his numbers. This guy's been doing it. Come on, Tyon. This is what we got to need from you, man. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. He's only has 67 pitches. There's no reason if he keeps going like this, he can go into the 8th inning. I know they won't let it, but he can go at least go through 7. at least go through 7. This is what we've been looking for out of Tyon. Boy, oh boy, this is the 4th great start in a row for our guys. 4th game in a row that we've gotten a great start out of our starters, and we can't produce runs. It's getting, I mean, oh boy, that is not a good pitch. Come on. This dude's 2 for 2, 3 and 2 now, man. Don't walk Tommy Pham because he's fast too. He's probably going to steal second. Come on. Come on, Yankees. There's a hit. Damn it, man. He's 3 for 3. Pham is 3 for 3. 3 for 3 on Tyon tonight, man. Now we got to hope on a double. Every inning, it just seems like the Red Sox are coming, getting the guy on, getting the leader. Every time he's up, he's on base. If Pham's up, he's on base. Now we got Devers and Bogarts, man. We can't give up more runs, man. I'm being Captain Obvious right now. I'm saying everything that's freaking obvious. Captain Johnny Obvious. That's what I'm doing. But you know what? Just knowing when the Yankees come up, there's like no life at the plate. If we can keep it here. We got Rizzo. Donaldson just did nothing, right? So we got Rizzo coming up. Rizzo, Glaber, and then Andujar, I think. Come on, man. Let's go. Double play. Wow, look at this lineup. That Devers has the most WAR. He's in there with Yastrzemski and Betts and Babe Ruth and Jim Rice, and man, that's having the most WAR through age 25. It's incredible. 250 extra base hits since 2019. Come on, man. Enough on praising this guy. Let's go. Get him out. This is getting. I'm telling you, I got to take a breather. We're doing these games every night this week. Every night I'm going to be here. Got to keep my voice intact. Got to keep it intact. And this team is not helping us. When are we going to have that fun game, guys? That fun, beat them down game like we had a lot of in the first half of the season. We had so many of those fun games, man. I want one of those. I want a breather where we're just happy and just jumping up and down and stop the stress that we're getting from this team every freaking day. Every day. And like I said, watching the Jeter documentary is so inspirational. You just see none of that on this team, and not even from anybody. That team had a lot of guys who just got it done. He's pitching. What are you pitching around him to get the Bogarts? I mean, come on. It looks like he's pitching around Devers to get the Bogarts. I don't understand the pitching sequence, man. He's 3-1 now. It's 3-1. Come on. What is he doing? Woo! We got away with that one. He threw that damn near right down the middle. We got away with that one. All right, 3-2. A double play would be a freaking dream right now. Be an absolute dream. Yep. Caught a couple change-ups, couple of fastballs. I'm going to bet he's going to come back with a change-up right now. 3-2. I'm going to say he throws a change-up. And you better get him out with it. What? We're not doing any of that. Look at the Red Sox. They're 5 games out of the wild card, so they're still in it. Up and in fastball, and he murdered that ball. Murdered it. He murdered that ball. Well, there we go from the great pitching game that we had. And what are we going to do with the bats? 3-0 now. 3-0, man. We're still in it. I don't know what to say anymore with this team without saying the same damn thing. This Red Sox team, it doesn't look like the Red Sox team that we've been watching all year. They stepped up for this game, and they are all over the Yankees this entire series. If they keep playing the way they're playing, Eric, you probably could say that, man. Maybe that's hit the umpire. You could probably say that because the Yankees coming up at bat and haven't been hitting Waka at all. And they just – none of our guys are doing this stuff right now. None. Red Sox are coming through 3-0. And the Yankees are coming up to the plate, and they're showing no inspiration, no heart, no nothing. But we got going into the 7th inning after this, man. Now we're going to have to go to the bullpen. I don't know. You go to Efros again? No, they used them yesterday. Loizaga has been getting no time. I'm worried he's going to come out in this game. Loizaga has been trash, been absolute trash this year. All right, we got 1 out finally. Hey, 1 out. 1 out. 1 freaking out. For the Red Sox overall, I think they need to step up for these games against the Yankees. The Yankees haven't stepped up against anybody. They haven't stepped up against anybody. Nobody. Yo, excuse me, I'll take that back. The pitching actually has, man. We're just not producing runs. And Boone is not helping with his lineup, his head-scratching lineup stuff, man. Benintendi finally leads off. You separate Judge and Rizzo. You stick Donaldson still high up in the order. Donaldson's still hitting 3rd. Why? He's 6th or 7th, man. You put him down there. But why not play DJ today? Why didn't you just play DJ? Fly out. Would it have been so bad to play DJ, Benintendi, DJ, Judge, Rizzo, Glaber, maybe something like that? Give Donaldson a break. He hasn't been doing anything. How many times are they going to show this home run? How many times are they going to show Devers' 2-run homer? I mean, how many times? It's like the 5th time they showed it. In between batters, they're showing his home run again. We've seen it. I mean, like, are they going to show it after this pitch again, just in case someone tuned in and they missed it? How many times are they going to show it, man? Give me a break. Well, Taillon's done after this inning. They haven't showed who's warming up, but someone's got to be warming up. Someone's got to be warming up. And who the hell is it? I don't know, man. But we need our bats warming up right now is what we need. This disgusting, trash Red Sox team. We're having such a horrible time. Really, really, really bad. Every day has been stressful watching these Yankees, man. It's been stressful. And because the last time the Yankees played the Red Sox, remember, we beat them like 14-1 and 13-2. And, that's what you should be doing to a team like this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Taillon can't even find the plate. Can't even find the plate. Honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. These Yankees better get some damn hits, man. Better get some damn hits. Get them out. To think that the Red Sox almost moved JD Martinez to, which we all thought he was going to go to the Mets, and then they were thinking about moving Devers. Oh, the Yankees could get Devers. Oh man, how great would that be? How great would that be? Come on, just get him out. Come on. Taking an hour between pitches. Nope, from 0-2 to 2-2. Kenny, what's up, brother? I remember that. We can call you Kenny. What's going on, brother? It's 3-0, yeah, Red Sox right now. 3-0 Red Sox. Devers just hit a 2-run homer, man. It's in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Yankees barely have 2 hits on the team. Struck him out. Going to the top of the 7th right now. The Yankees have 2 hits. That's it. 2. And the Red Sox are showing more heart today than the Yankees are. So it's 3-0 Red Sox, brother. Hope all's well with you, man. Anybody else new in the room, new in the basement, man, hit the subscribe, the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this channel rolling to 1,000 subs because we're getting there inevitably anyway. What is that? Oh, okay. I thought they were showing something else. Yeah, man. I recorded the K-Rod stuff too because I want to see Jeter watching the game with A-Rod and Michael K, man. They're in studio together on the other channel. That's got to be pretty interesting. But I won't be able to hear while we're watching this game. Let's see if the Yankees can produce some damn runs. That's what we need right now. Again, saying all the obvious, but that's what's going on. Anybody know when Stanton's coming back? I keep looking. They keep saying he's resumed baseball duties, and that's it. That's all I see. There's no timetable. There's no nothing. Anybody know? Has anybody seen anything different? Because I haven't. And I look at it every day. I don't see any updates. Once in a while, I'll miss it, but it's not what I'm seeing. And they need him back. They need him back. They need Matt Carpenter. Matt Carpenter lost. This is what sucks, man. Every day we're saying the same thing. Getting tired. That light up there bothers me, man. I just feel like it just had this shine. It looks like I have a light bulb over my head when that light back there is on. It looks like I'm thinking, like the light bulb stuff from the cartoons, man. It looks funny. But anyway, I'll tell you, we're gonna have a stroke. This will go viral if I pass out from a heart attack watching the Yankees. You guys haven't even. I mean, you guys have seen my videos from the Jets game, so you guys know how I get. But since I've been live streaming now for the past month or so, it will go viral if I freaking stroke out on this TV, man. Because I can't. This is first place problems. First place problems. Wait till the Jets start, and the Jets with this. I don't even want them to play any more preseason games. Just let all the backups to the backups play those games, and we'll just deal with whatever when we get to the season, man, because they're just going to have other people get hurt. We don't want anybody getting hurt. All right, here's Rizzo. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 strike. Come on now, man. Come on, Riz. Give us some freaking inspiration, man. Crack one out of the park. We need that. Waka has been pitching lights out, man. Lights out today. I mean, can you imagine this Red Sox team was 28-5 just a couple weeks ago? It has been a disgraceful season for them. I have Red Sox friends of mine that are Red Sox fans, and they're just like, you guys lost 28-5. That was right after the Yankees beat them 14-1 and 13-2. And then, like, within a couple games later, they lose 28-5. And now we can't do anything on this team? Nothing? We had to rely on IKF to bring us back yesterday. Right-handed pitcher, brother. Right-handed pitcher, man. And it's actually a disgusting joke. Yes. Yes, Kenny, they have 2 hits. 2 hits. I mean, I know you'd like to think they can come back, man, but I don't think that's what we're looking at right now. There's no heart on this team. No heart. So I inspire myself to watch Yankee baseball by watching I promoted Derek Jeter's documentary 500 times on this because it's so fun to watch. And then you watch it, come watch this trash that we're watching on the TV. It's shameful, uninspiring trash that this batting order's been giving us outside of Aaron Judge. There goes Rizzo striking out. Boy. 8th strikeout, 3rd in a row for Waka. Come on now. Here's Glaber. Man, it sounded like something. I'm not even kidding you. It sounded like something was back there. That's weird. Here's Glaber now. He's wired up. Is he going to tell us about how he's going to hit a home run now? Because then this is just getting to be a little crazy, man. Just a little crazy. Who do we got pitching tomorrow to start that race here? Is it going to be Herman? Is Herman going to start the game tomorrow? If it is, then we'll have the reverse. He'll give up a lot of runs and we'll score 9 runs and lose 10-9. That's how that'll go tomorrow. We'll finally score runs and he'll give up a ton of them. I think Herman is next up. I think he's next man up tomorrow. He did pitch really well his last outing. He did actually pitch really well. But I'm pretty sure he's next man up. Pretty sure. I don't know how they're going to beat the Astros. I'm just wondering how they're going to beat the Red Sox today. The Yankees don't want to beat anybody lately. And welcome in Brian and Amy, I guess, right? Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Right now, the Astros, they always beat the Yankees. It's going to be a really tough sell, man. Cole's been, this whole week, we've had guys pitching really well. Cole to Nestor to Frankie Montas yesterday. The team can't score runs. This is the most uninspiring baseball the Yankees have played this year. Teams go into slumps, that's true. But to be, oh boy, to be 8-14 right now since the All-Star break and have 2 batters, DJ and Judge are the only 2 batters hitting over 300. Everybody else collectively is hitting 222 as a team. The rest of them are hitting 222. That was before the start of yesterday's game. That is a disgusting joke. And you're not going to go very far doing that. But we got Beta coming back. When Stanton comes back, Matt Carpenter, they say, will be back by the playoffs. The Yankees will have reinforcements coming in. But right now, this has been very stressful baseball. Very stressful baseball. Let's go. And Cole, I wish he would pitch like he was on the Astros still, man. I wish he would. Once in a while, he does look like that, and other times he can't beat anybody. But right now, I think the question really is who's going to beat the Mets if the Mets make the World Series. DeGrom and Scherzer, ain't nobody got a better 1-2 punch than them. Nobody. That's what we were talking about earlier, man. And as Yankee fans, like, wow, looking at the Mets, I wish we had a rotation like that. Carlos Carrasco, their 5th starter, has like 11 or 12 wins. That's their 5th starter. They've been scary good, man. The Dodgers don't have some easy path to the World Series, man. They're going to – anybody going to the playoffs is going to have to go through that Mets pitching order, and it's not easy. From DeGrom to Scherzer to Chris Bassett to Taijuan Walker, who's been pitching lights out this year too, to Carlos Carrasco, man. I wish we had anything that looked like that. Anything. Yep. You got that right, Siempre. Absolutely got that right. By the way, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. The Yankees have always been good in the regular season. They keep showing Aaron Boone's winning record as a Yankee manager. Who cares, man? You could put any manager on this team. They're going to win 95 to 100 games with this team. When you get to the playoffs, what are you doing when you get to the playoffs? That's what matters. That's why I wish we had Joe Girardi still instead of Aaron Boone. Most of the regulars that are in here during this chat, we've spoken about this 100 times. This guy does not know how to do situational managing. The Mets had Buck Showalter. Why have the Mets not faltered even when the Braves did that 14-game winning streak and were on their tails? And the Mets had a 13-12 month of June. They were 13-12. That was a rough month while the Braves were killing it. They held them off. They didn't even have DeGrom or Scherzer. That's real managing. He knew what pitches, where to put them when, what batters, where to put them when. Aaron Boone doesn't know what he's doing with the freaking batting order from day to day. He had Anthony Rizzo leading off one game just a week ago. Rizzo leading off. Why Aaron Judge hit second, I don't know. He'd get more RBIs and better if he hit third or fourth. It's just an odd situation. It's like the guys playing MLB The Show and just, hey, let me try this guy here and try this guy here. And fifth inning, let's put Aroldis Chapman out in the fifth inning because he hasn't been pitching well. Let's see how he does in the middle innings. He's not going to be able to pitch in the middle innings. He only pitches one inning anyway. So having Aaron Boone is what scares me more than playing the Astros or anybody else. Aaron Boone being the manager scares me because we don't get good situational managing. That's the problem. That's the absolute problem with the Yankees right now. Don't have a clue what's going on when the games are important. And when you sit there and think of how the Yankees used to play, they don't get that big needed hit. They don't get that real hit that they need. They don't get that pitching gem that they need in these situations. It never falls their way. They don't get the small hits. They don't manufacture runs. I should record myself because even the guys in the chat that are regularly here with me every day, and I thank you guys. You guys always know you guys make this channel, not me. You guys make this channel. You make it fun to come here because we all stress out here together. And that's what's crazy, man. But that's what's going on. And this is what's happening with the Yankees. It's a horrendous slump. You got to see how we can pull out of it. But the Yankees that's it. You win it all or it's a losing season. That's it. It's all or nothing. Whew. And that's what I got on that. That's what I got on that. So we're going to have to see what they do here, man. But they're playing uninspiring. It's 2 hours into the game, and Michael Walker's just mowing it down, man. Mow. But, hey, that's what we do. We're in the basement. We complain. We moan. We're entitled Yankee fans, and we're tired of losing. That's just the way it is. Like I said, where do you see me do my Jets? These are first place problems. I always say Yankees give me first place problems, and the Jets give me all types of agita and all types of other problems. So yeah, we got another out. They have Tyon out there still, which okay. We got 2 quick outs. We only got 6 outs to go for the Yankees. 6 outs. That's it. I can't even sit still. You guys know the deal. I just don't know. We were caught up on everybody in the chat here, man. Yeah. Just don't know. But I do appreciate you guys. I always tell you every day, especially my regular cellar dwellers, man. You guys make this channel happen. You guys make it happen. We have a ball in here. We're all just fans. That's it. Just fans. No one's a professional here. We're just fans kicking it, man. That's what this is all about. Having a good time, man. But we're not having a good time. Tyon hasn't really had one bad inning. I mean, the first inning was a little rough, gave up 1. Then he gave up a 2-run bomb to Devers last inning, but we're not helping him. Oh, good catch, Castro. Good catch. Good catch, brother. That's how you do it, man. That was a really good catch. Knowing where you are, getting the ball, and you know where you are with the wall. That was a great catch by Leclerc. They should just leave Aaron Hicks. Wait till Bader comes back. Let's leave Aaron Hicks on the bench. Since Joey Gallo's gone, Aaron Hicks was the next man up that we're going to complain about. Yeah, that's right, Henry. Henry, that's exactly right. Funny thing is, to keep playing like this is going to lose the. I know this would be a Yankee Red Sox game, like the Red Sox are fighting for first place, and they're not. They're in last place, and you would think they were fighting for the division. That's the way this whole series has been going. That's the way this entire series has been going. So this is interesting. I don't know, but we can't do this against the Rays. I mean, now we start losing series like that because the Rays and the Jays haven't been playing out. I mean, they've been playing okay, but not well enough to have caught up to us during this time. Now that we're playing them, we can't start dropping games to them, man, because our lead is going to dwindle, and we've been hanging on to that lead. Like I said, it's a broken record with that, man. We've been hanging on to that lead, and we've been hanging on to, hey, well, at least we have a big division lead. We've been saying that for 2 weeks now because that's how badly this team has been playing. We finally get the pitching, and we're not getting the hitting. 3-0 against the Red Sox, who have no pitching either, except for today. We should have 3 or 4 runs anyway. But our pitchers are left out there like you cannot make a mistake if you're a Yankee pitcher. You can't make a mistake because if you do, our team isn't going to get you runs. IKF, thank you. Yes, he did it yesterday, but he's like the least expected guy to be hitting a home run. Even least expected than Higgy. Higgy's usually the least expected guy, and IKF is even less expected than him, and he's the one coming through for us. He's the one. And we take it, and we thank him. But without that, we would have lost yesterday too. The least expected guy hits a 2-run homer to spark it off and then bunts our way in. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Michael Walker, 89 pitches, struck Judge out twice. We only got 2 hits on the guy. And he had like a perfect game going through 5 innings. All right, now the bullpen's in, so maybe this is our chance. We got 6 outs to go. This is our chance to get something going because Walker's out. So this should re-inspire the team. This should re-inspire. This should lift spirits up. Let's get some damn runs. And guys, we will be back again here tomorrow night. We definitely will be back for the Yankees-Rays tomorrow night. It's top of the 8th inning. This is a fast game. This is a fast game. We all went here for a 10 o'clock game last week against the Mariners. We were here till like almost 3 in the morning. That game was forever. Come on, IKF. You've been our guy, man. Come on. Yeah, he's out. I won't hate on IKF, man. The guy's been good for us all year, man. He really has. He's been running. He's been hustling. He's been playing. He's been doing everything he's been asked to do. Walker's got had 9 strikeouts, pitched 7 whole innings, 2 hits, 89 pitches. Judge and Rizzo both struck out twice. Judge and Rizzo have both struck out twice. Now, don't you think you would have been pitching a little bit differently to Judge if Rizzo was batting behind him and not Donaldson? What lineup are we going to have tomorrow? What lineup are we going to be looking at tomorrow? How is Aaron Boone going to do the lineup tomorrow? That's a big question. Is Donaldson going to be leading off tomorrow? One never knows. One never knows in the mind of Aaron Boone. Doing this lineup like it's a freaking video game. Just try him anywhere, wherever you feel. Look, Roger Clemens is on K-Rod. I recorded that. I want to watch some of that, man. That's probably, they got a good cast on there today. A lot of good guests from Jeter to Clemens. They had Paul Simon on there. They had some people showing up there today. It's probably pretty cool to look at that, man. I know they're doing an Eli Peyton Manning thing on ESPN2 for the baseball. Nothing will replace Eli and Peyton doing Monday Night Football on the other channel. That's hilarious to watch those 2 guys do that, man. Absolutely hilarious. Look at the Yankee fans in the Reds in Fenway, man. You know they're getting talked on right now. All right, so Higgy's up now. Then we go back to the top of the order, and that's our. I mean, can we scratch out 1 run this inning? 1? Can we just get 1? Can we scratch out 1 run this inning? Just 1. Is that possible? Nope, that ain't gonna do it, Higgy. Benintendi coming up. Boy, oh boy. I called yesterday IKF's performance. I called yesterday was going to spark this Yankee team. It's going to spark them. Guy who doesn't hit a home run all year. It's a 2-run bomb over the wall, over the monster, and then bunts his way in. I'm like, this is going to inspire the Yankees. It's going to bring the momentum into today, and it hasn't. It hasn't brought any momentum into today. Boy, this has been a lifeless game. I think half of my crew, half of my cellar dwellers went to bed. I think so. We got work tomorrow morning or whatever, man. Half these guys left this game already. Better not. Yeah. Oh man, Henry. I think you already had that in there about losing the division, man. They can't do that. Oh my gosh, what a disgrace. But they're gonna pull out of this, guys. They're gonna pull out of this. It's a long slump. The Yankees are gonna pull out of this. They got guys coming back. This is just a horrendous time late right now. It's been horrendous since the All-Star break, but we're gonna come out of it. The Yankees are gonna come out of it. It's not gonna last. This is not gonna last. Every team goes through slumps. This is not gonna last. I mean, we're bigging up the Mets right now. They had a rough June. They were 13 and 12 in June. They had a real rough month. Every team goes through it. We've had the injuries. Nobody feels sorry for us with the big time injuries that we have on this team. Nobody feels sorry for us. It happens to everybody. We don't even use it as an excuse. We just want the guys to come back, get this, lift us back up again. That's what we need. So yeah, at the top of the ninth, we're gonna have Benintendi, unless LaCastro pulls out a hit here. Benintendi, Judge, and Donaldson. See, that's where Rizzo would have been better batting behind Judge. Now here's LaCastro, man. He's already got 2 strikes on him. I think a lot of you guys have bailed on me. This has happened before, man. A lot of cellar dwellers have bailed on this game because we've been watching the same movie. We've been watching the same movie for a couple of weeks, man. We really have. These Yankees have been lifeless. It's been horrible. A lot of guys got to get up tomorrow morning. They're just not going to sit here and watch this. They're just not going to sit here and watch this. I'm watching because they're going to come back, and we're still in here. Whoever's still with me, we're still in here. We're going to stay here and see what they can pull off. For sure. And he flew out. So we're going to go into the ninth. 3-0 of uninspiring baseball from the Yankees. Uninspiring. We're going to go in the ninth now. Down 3-zip. I'm going to hang in there too. I'm going to hang in there because I know a lot of my dwellers have left. They've gone on to do other things. It's all good. It's all good. So now I'm curious to see what the Yankees are going to have. Domingo Germán start tomorrow. Germán pitched well the last time. I don't know how great he's going to pitch tomorrow. Then we got the Jets worry. I got the worry with the Jets and Zach Wilson's surgery on Tuesday. They say 2 to 4 weeks, but they say they really can't determine the time frame until they do the surgery and really get into that knee and see what's going on there. That's the other problem that they're going to have. So I guess they're going to bring in Joe Flacco. They're going to start him. That's the best choice. Why would you bring in Mike White? The guy had one good game last year against the Bengals, and he didn't have a good game against the Colts. That Thursday night game, he got blown out. It was not good. It was not good. So you go with the experienced guy. He probably has a respect to the huddle. He has a respect to the team. So that's who you really would go with. That's who you would go with. Why would you even bother with Mike White, especially after Joe Douglas has made all these changes? Why would you bother with Mike White? Why? Joe Douglas has built this team up from the inside out, got the line going, got the receivers, got the running backs. The defense is set. You got to go with the veteran quarterback. You got to go. That's what you got to do if you're the Jets, and maybe Zach will be back by week 3. And again, we're acting like the guy's a world beater. We don't even know what he is yet. We don't know what Zach Wilson is yet. We don't know if he's a world beater or not. I know he threw a horrendous interception before he got hurt. I know that. And it was a bad one. I mean, like, how do you not see that guy right over the line? How do you not see that? I know it's preseason. I get all that. But, I mean, that just looked like shades of last year, man. So right now we're concerned more about the Yankees getting out of this inning and getting into the bottom of the ninth for maybe a great comeback, which why would we expect that when they've been so lifeless to this point, man? So lifeless. Even if it was still 1-0, I'd be wondering if they could come back. But 3-0 right now is going to be a little bit hard to overcome the way they've been playing. So here we go. Here we go. It's going to be the top of the ninth. They're still showing an aerial view. Like, let's go, man. Why are you not throwing a pitch? Let's get this thing going. Get 3 quick outs and let's get this thing going and put this thing to bed, please. It is. I said Loizaga. I guessed Loizaga. We haven't seen him in a while. His ERA just went down to 6.5. Just went down to 6.5. So he really needs to keep this 3-0. But if this guy starts getting bombed, this stream's going to go, man, because this guy has not been pitching well this year. Has not been pitching well. And I don't blame anybody that left. I know you guys will be in here tomorrow night with me, and I know some of you guys are starting to drop off. He's just annoyed at this Yankee team, annoyed at this disgrace that we're watching. No one can get a freaking hit. So let's Loizaga. Can you pitch a little bit like you did last year and get these guys out? There you go. There's one. There's one. There's one. Still got to believe they're going to come back. We still got to believe, man. It does happen. It does happen. Something's got to inspire this team. It sure as hell ain't Aaron Boone, man. It sure as hell ain't him. But there's no real inspirational people in the dugout either. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of leadership going on to pull this team out of it. All respect to Aaron Judge, man. All due respect to him. I don't know his locker room presence. I don't know what he does in the dugout with these guys, man. Someone's got to pull this team together and get some life back in the bats, man. This is going on a little too long now. A little too long. It's really getting disgraceful, man. And I guarantee you there's a lot of guys in this dugout that just don't care. They just don't care. They probably want this game to be over and just move on, man. It's unfair to say, but I guarantee you there's guys in here that probably just don't care. Collecting a paycheck and moving on. There's been plenty of Yankee teams in the past that had guys like that. They came from teams where winning wasn't like the standard, right? And they'll come here and they still have that same kind of attitude, and they just collect the paycheck. And we win, great. We lose, whatever. We don't need guys like that. And I think there's some players on this team that are like that. Some, not all, but some. And that some can be bad for the whole bunch, man, because this slump is going on a little too long. Little too long. Come on, Loizaga. There you go. 2-1. 2-1. Come on. Come on. 2-1. Look at Pham and Devers tonight, a 5-6, a double, a home run, and 3 runs. Just the rest of the team is 1 for 21. So Taillon pitched well. It's just Devers and Pham killed him. 5-6, home run, 3 RBIs. Just came from those 2 players. And now Tommy Pham is up again. Just from those 2 players. That's where they got their 3 runs and all their hits. The rest of the team has 1 hit. So that says to me that Taillon did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do, man. That's exactly what happened there. But I guess you put Loizaga out in this situation because we are down. They aren't showing any life at the plate. So why would you put in a pitcher that you're really going to need in the bigger games? In the bigger moments. We got the Rays coming up. You can't waste the bullpen right now on this game. You just can't. Can't waste the bullpen on it. The Yankees this season have 10 different pitchers that have recorded a save. That is the most in franchise history. 10 different pitchers have recorded a save this season. That's the most of any season for the Yankees. That is a hell of a stat. It's a disturbing stat because it shows instability in the bullpen. Instability. That's a disturbing stat. Right back in the wise ago. That's 2 outs. Come on, make the throw. All right. Come on, we can still come back in the bottom of the ninth. I'm not going to be totally negative here. We can still get some shots. We got the top of the order coming up. Benintendi, Judge, Donaldson. I don't like that. It's Rizzo after him, man. But whatever the case, we get a couple guys on, man, and you can get it to Rizzo. Because even Benintendi gets on and Judge hits a home run. That's just a 2-run bomb. We're still down by 1. Then you got to rely on Donaldson and Rizzo to get it going. We can still do this. We can still do it. We can still pull it out, man. We can. Lockport, it's going to be a short playoffs if they play like this. Good to see you back, man. I think most of the cellar dwellers bailed on us, Lockport. I think most of the cellar dwellers bailed on this game, man. LaCastro's got that. Yo, Lockport, man, I think most of the cellar dwellers bailed on this game, bro. I really do, man. For a minute, I think I was in here talking to myself. But that's what happens in the basement. We got the basement mentality. We just keep it rolling, brother. We keep it rolling, man. That's funny, dude. Listen, man, we got to figure the Yankees are going to come back, Lockport. We figure they got to come back, right? How long can this slump last? Beta, everything we've been saying, these guys, Stanton, these guys are coming back, man. The bats are going to get going again. There's just nobody inspiring in this. This is what this is proving, is that there's nobody inspiring on this team right now. Nobody. It could be a bunch of individuals in there. Like I said, I don't know the leadership that Judge has. I mean, he should be leading by example, which he is. His bat's definitely leading by example. But do they have players in the locker room that just don't care? Our manager does not give any inspiration to this team, Aaron Boone. It's obvious. He gives none. So where does it come from when you have a team like this and there's no inspiration? Slumps happen, but this is like really dragging on. And you can only blame so much on injuries, man. You can only blame so much on the injuries. You still got plenty of great players on this team that aren't playing collectively as a team. They just aren't playing that way. They're not playing a good combined. This guy's going to get a hit. I'm going to rely on this guy. We're not playing. They're playing like individuals right now, not like a team. Where, you know, hey, if this guy doesn't get it done, we got this guy coming. This guy coming. This guy's going to get it done. We haven't had that, man. And this during this slump, it just seems like there's a bunch of guys coming up, swinging the bat, hope for a home run, hope for a, I mean, until yesterday, IKF, until that bunt, that's the first Yankee manufactured run that I've seen in I don't know how long. You dropped a bunt down, scored a run, and ended up winning the game because of it. I cannot remember the last time the Yankees actually did something like that. Okay? But in fairness, the shift came around because no teams are doing that. The shift came around because no teams can really play small ball and drop bunts down. That shift wouldn't have lasted years ago. Situational hitting is so important, and the Yanks right now don't. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. They don't have many options. Situational hitting, IKF just proved he can do that. We don't have a manager that knows how to do situational managing. That's situational pitching, who to put where, when to put them there, when are you going to put this guy up, who to play. Why not bench Donaldson and start LeMahieu? There's an idea. You could have Benintendi, LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, just to start, for starters. Why isn't LeMahieu? LeMahieu needs to play tomorrow. I can't understand. Maybe he's resting him for the Rays series. I don't know. Let's go, Benintendi. Come on. Start this off. Start this comeback off. Come on. That's what we need right now. A hit, a Judge 2-run homer, a Donaldson hit, a Rizzo 2-run homer. Boom. We got the lead. Is that wishful thinking? Hell yeah, it probably is. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it, man. They can still do this. They can still do this. They have to believe they can still do this, man. They got to snap out of this crap. Every night you guys are in here with me. Every night we go through this, man. We've been stressing out for the last couple of weeks. He gets on, Judge gets up, 2-run bomb. I'm telling you, that's a sequence we need. And Benintendi just killed that dream because he strikes out. Benintendi just killed that freaking dream. Now it doesn't matter if Judge hits a home run, right? I mean, like right now, if you're thinking that way, Judge hits a home run, it's just one run, right? It takes the danger away from Aaron Judge because all he can do is get one run right now. But if he does get it and Donaldson finds some way, somehow, some ritual to get a damn hit, then we can get Rizzo up maybe, you know. We're still in it. Boy, am I wishful thinking right now, but come on now. They said Judge 2.5 games. Every 2.5 games, he hits a home run. Friday, he hit a home run. Saturday, then way past the 5th inning now. So it's 2.5 games. He's due. 1-1. 1-1. Anybody new in the room, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling. We started in the basement. We're coming out of it with a basement mentality, headed to 1,000 subs. We're going to get there. So many good pitches. Yep, Lockport, 100%. Great comment, brother. So many great pitching wasted the last couple of weeks. Wake up. Yeah. Think about the great pitching we got this week. Garrett Cole was lights out against the Mariners. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't even run the freaking bases. We lose that game. Nestor Cortez pitches a one-hitter. He had a no-hitter through 5, like a one-hitter through 6 or 7, right? So he pitched a great game. Frankie Montas pitched a great game yesterday. It was impressive to see him have a rough 4th inning and come back out in the 5th and be lights out again. Tyon, for nothing, pitched a pretty good game today. We can't score any runs. He pitched pretty well. Think about this. Rafael Devers and Tommy Pham. They were 5 for 6, home run, 3 RBIs combined. Okay? That's what they did. The rest of the Red Sox was 1 for 21. The Red Sox have been trashed this year. We can't support getting any runs, none. So Tyon overall pitched a pretty good game, and we still can't get hits. It's mind-blowing how bad the Yankees have been playing right now at the plate. Because the pitching, you're right, Lockport, the pitching's basically been there. It has been there. But this guy right now, Whitlock, has thrown nothing but 2-seam fastballs to Aaron Judge. Nothing but 2-seamers. Oh, man. Come on, man. Let's go. He changed it up. Boy, you think this team, the Red Sox, lost 14-1 to us, 13-2. Then within a couple of days, it was 28-5. And we're sitting here, can't get a damn run off this team. Can't get a run. This beats all, man. This is the lowest I've seen this team in a while, man. And just the fact that Boone took away the protection of Judge by having Rizzo come up behind him, by putting Donaldson in between the two, makes no sense. He finally leads Benintendi off, and this is what we get now. Because you got Donaldson coming up next. Why would you even bother pitching to Judge? And he struck him out on the low and away freaking. Well, here we are, down to the last out. Lagba, I tell you what, I was just saying that a little bit earlier, brother. I was saying a little bit earlier, man. We've watched a lot of long 3-4 hour Red Sox games, man. Your Red Sox Yankee games, 3.5, 4 hours over, plenty of them. This is like the fastest game and it's a Sunday night ESPN game. So, they do all the commercials, the promotions. You figured this was going to be a 3.5 hour minimum, right? And Donaldson hits a lifeless ball. He might actually make that. Oh, no, he didn't. Listen, guys, this was a pathetic, disgraceful, shameful, horrendous display again from a game that was winnable, man. Tyon pitched pretty damn well. 2 hitters killed him for 3 earned runs, a home run. Devers and Pham killed him. 1 in 21 was the rest of the Red Sox team. And what do? We didn't even get a hit to the 5th inning or the 6th inning. That's it. We had 2 hits tonight. 2 hits. New York Yankees had 2 hits. Couldn't beat and dropped 2 out of 3 to the last place Red Sox, who've been playing like absolute trash this entire season. This is what we came in to watch on a Sunday night. Guys, you guys already know. Anybody new in the room, I'm Johnny Basement. A lot of great guys come into this chat every day, regular cellar dwellers. We are all just fans. All of us are just fans. We love watching games. I live stream just about every day that the Yankees are on. We're going into the football season, going into the Rangers season, New York Knicks. We do a whole lot of things here. We talk about everything. Just fans to fans. That's what this channel is for. You guys make the channel. You guys make it. I just show up. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're all stressing out. You guys know we'll see me tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here in the basement for another Yankee game. Now, they better just give us like a 10-0 lead. Us fans are stressing the hell out. So please subscribe, bell those like button. I appreciate you all. I'm Johnny Basement. I will see you all tomorrow night, and I am out.